Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone! Today we are going to discuss a short story titled The Lion Shares.
In this video, we will talk about the story, the character, and also answer some important questions related to the fable.
The story is about four animals: the lion, the wolf, the jackal, and the fox. They agree to hunt together and share everything equally.
One day, the wolf caught a snake and told the other to divide the food. At first, the lion pretended to be fair by dividing the steak into four equal parts.
However, after that, the lion took all the parts for himself. He said he deserved the first part because he was the king, and the second because he was the strongest, and the third because he was the bravest.
And then, the lion threatened the other animal and asked if anyone dared to take the last part. Because they were afraid, nobody said anything.
So, the main character in the story is the lion. I think he is powerful and dominant, but also greedy and manipulative.
Yes, Kayla, I agree. Even though he acts fair in the beginning, he finally used his power to control the others and take everything.
Right. Do you agree with the lion? Personally, I don't agree with the lion's choice because he broke the agreement they made together.
Yes, a true leader should protect others and share fairly, not use fear and intimidation. What do you think the lion makes that decision?
I think the lion made that decision because he was greedy and arrogant, so he believed that because he was the king, he deserved everything.
Honestly, I was surprised when the lion suddenly took everything for himself.
Yes, so do I. At first, I thought he wanted to divide the food fairly, but in the end, he became selfish.
Sometimes, power can make someone selfish. The lion through strength gave him the right to control others.
Yes, you're right.
And what do you think about the biggest impact in the story, Kai?
In my opinion, the lion taking all four parts had the biggest impact on the story.
Yes, that action changed everything because the other animals became afraid and lost their chance to get their share.
Yes, and if you were the lion, what would you like to act?
If I were the lion, I would divide the food equally because all of them worked together during the hunt.
Yes, because the cooperation is very important, right? Sharing fairly will create a trust and better friendship between the animals and also the humans. And which animal do you think you have sympathies with?
I think the character I sympathize with the most is the wolf. Why? Because he was the one who caught the snake.
Yes, you're right. Even though he worked hard and followed the agreement, he still received nothing, right? Because of the lion's greed.
And then, what message the author share in the story, guys?
Hmm. I think the author wants reader to understand that power can be measured by selfish leader. And the story also teaches us that fairness and honesty are important in teamwork and also in leadership. And how the end of the story if we would change the ending?
In my opinion, if the lion made a different choice, the animals could live and hunt together peacefully, and if the animals were brave enough to speak up, maybe the end would be different.
All right. But they were too afraid of the lion's power.
Yeah, I would change the ending by making the lion realize that a good king should be fair and responsible.
Yes, you're right. And then one message or lessons that we can get from the story. What do you think?
The lesson from the story is that the power should not be used to hunt or control others. The author wants reader to understand that unfair leaders can misuse their authority for personal benefit.
Yes, you're right. So being strong is not enough, right? A good leader must also be honest and fair.
Probably that's all for discussion about the lion's share.
Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed the story.
See you
See you
and
again.
goodbye.
Goodbye.